Lyndon Arthur, fight date confirmed, September the 1st against Braian Suarez. The IBO world title is on the line. We've been here before. We thought this fight was going to happen last time. It now is happening again. How do you feel?
Yeah, good, man. Obviously, I always thought it would happen again anyway. So, glad to see that it's been announced. Now, it will be announced soon, and then we'll get it cracking.
If you cast your mind back to the first time around when you were all ready to go, you'd weighed in, we'd gone through the boxes off on the scales, we'd gone that far, we were ready to go, and then it fell through. How did you feel then? Was the frustration that the IBO title was there and then it wasn't? How did it feel? I
was deflated. It's deflated, and then I got, luckily, Wasserman ended up getting Boris in real quick. Still, obviously, it was just a deflated performance. Nothing away from Boris. Good fight. He was training for a fight anyway, and yeah, but it's just one of them things, and you're up there for thinking that you're gonna fight for a title, and then it just gets taken away from you, kind of thing. So, like I say, a bit of deflation and a little bit of frustration, but it's happening now, so I can't wait.
Well, with that being said then, the fact that it's now back on the line and like you say, you can't wait, what's the fire in the belly like to go and get it this time and make sure we do bring it back home?
Yeah, it's same as the first time. He's a good opponent. He's solid. He's got good power. I'm gonna have to be on my A game. So we just back to it, really, back to work.
We spoke about him as a fighter last time, but now, okay, the fight didn't happen, but you got the chance to see each other, maybe have a little feel of one another, see each other in front of one another on the scales when they're fight ready. Did you learn anything from him then? Were you able to take anything from that?
No, but I think he will get confidence from my fight, which is good for me. Because that was...
a bit self-critical of that fight?
No, yeah, just like I said, just a deflated performance. I feel like what I did in the last couple of rounds, I could have done straight away. But let him get confidence from that. I'm excited for the fight.
Talk to me about this fight. Are you, given that you're self-critical of that last performance and it was a bit lacklustre, deflated, whatever you want to call it, does that mean you're going in there with extra momentum this time because you want to show what you could have done, what you're all about?
I just have to do what I know that I'm capable of from the off, and I believe I'll be able to do that coming into this fight with Braian. So, like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight. It's going to be a good one.
It's your third fight, if I'm not mistaken, in Bolton. It's the another home crowd. What's it like fighting in Manchester and bringing all the usual faces down and just putting on that kind of atmosphere?
Yeah, it's good. Just people can just come 20 minutes down the road or 5 minutes down, 10 minutes down the road, wherever they're coming from, and just support me. It's good to have that home advantage a little bit and have a lot of people there. It's coming familiar waters now, so like I said, I'm excited. I want to get in there and put on a great performance and obviously win the title and open some good doors for myself.
What does it do for you, winning the IBO world title? What you talk about opening doors, it's a good way of putting it. What do you envision, what doors do you envision it opening?
You know what, I've never won the IBO title, so I don't know, but it's a version of a world title. I'm not stupid to know that it's not like one of the big dogs, but I believe it will open some good doors and it will lead me to a better future.
We were speaking off air a moment ago about other fights that are going on in your division. If you get the win on September the 1st, is that the kind of fight that you're looking at, the top names in the division? Is that where you want to be moving after this? There's some big names in the light heavyweight division. We've said for ages it's one of the most stacked domestically and internationally. Are you looking at those specific fighters thinking, I want you next if I bring this belt home on September the 1st?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Why not? I've been in boxing a long time now. I'm 32.
The right time?
Yeah, let's get in big fights. I've been in a big fight, obviously. The hard one was a big fight, and we've done it twice. I want to be back in the headlining fights like that. Yeah, this is definitely where I want to be.
To bring in those big headlining fights, yes, you need to get the win. Do you think you need to be a bit emphatic in this one? Are you looking to go and put on a real performance? Given that, and again, in your own words, last time, a bit deflated. If you can go in there, blow this guy out the water within 4 or 5 rounds and take home the world title, does that send a statement to the division?
I believe so. Braian Suarez is a good opponent. He's lost one fight. It's 17 and 16 knockouts. So knockout merchant. I believe it does.
What does that do to your game plan, knowing that he's got knockout power in his arsenal?
I just gotta do what I gotta do. And that's it. Box and use what I can to my best ability.
What happens now in between now and then? We're in June. The fight September the 1st. It's not a great looking face.
A lot of hell. I'm probably gonna be pissed off with Pat for the next 9 weeks, 8 to 9 weeks, and we got hard work. We gotta get it done, and this is my job. This is what I chose now. So it's here. A lot of sparring rounds, a lot of hard work, and fight night is the fun part.
Was this specific fight the one that you wanted, given what happened a couple of months ago, given that you were so close to it happening and then it falling through? Is this the one that you wanted next?
Yeah. It makes sense. Why not? We've weighed in, we've faced off. It makes sense. I was excited for this fight the first time. Excited a little bit more for it now. So,
what have you been doing in between the last fight and now? Staying on it? Did you take any time off?
I had a little holiday, a couple of holidays, and come back in the gym. That's it. I was chilling.
It's now down to business, though. Yeah. We get to work today, September the 1st. What message have you got to put out there to the fans who are going to come and see you in Manchester? Hopefully, lift the world title.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm going to lift the world title. And tune in. It's going to be a great fight. Everyone come support me.
Lyndon, we can't wait. We'll see you later. Yeah.